My name is Molly Ooten, and I'm from here in Edmond originally. And I learned about the Hackneys through my obstetrician and very good friend, Michelle Brunabend. I started at their practice when I was about 14, 15 weeks pregnant. During my previous pregnancy, I had really debilitating sciatica throughout the whole pregnancy. And then this time I started getting chiropractic care in the second trimester, and it was completely eliminated. So that was really huge for me. So I have two children, one a 3.5-year-old boy named Henry and a 3-month-old little girl named Maisie. And my 3.5-year-old was an induction at 39 weeks, and it was really rough. Labor was about 42 hours. It was terrible. Like, he was not ready to come. He would have stayed in my body, I'm convinced, for forever. But this time, Maisie was born on her own, no induction, at 38 weeks and 2 days. And so I got to have the natural birth that I wanted, and it was really beautiful. Maisie's labor, I went to my OB appointment on a Tuesday morning, my 38-week OB appointment, and I started having some contractions, but it was like every other time before then. They would kind of start and stop and start and stop. And then that afternoon, it's like, I took a nap, and that afternoon I came here about 3:45, and Dr. Daniel adjusted me, and I felt immediately better. Like, every time I get an adjustment, I feel better, but I also started having more contractions, and they were a little bit stronger than they had been before. And so by 5:15, I was bouncing on the birth ball, and they weren't stopping. And Maisie was born just after midnight the next day. So he adjusted me at 3 in the afternoon, and she was born, I don't know how many hours later. Not very many hours later. It was really short, especially compared to a 40-hour labor experience from my previous child. It was perfect. It was exactly what I wanted. I hope they feel like they are changing the world, because they are. They really are changing women's birth experience. I think it's something I've heard many stories from my friends, people I know of, is like they feel like their autonomy is taken away in the pregnancy and labor process, and they feel like decisions are made without necessarily their full consent, because they're done as a matter of course or as a standard of care. And I know the Hackneys are committed to helping women be empowered to make those choices themselves. And so I was the beneficiary of their help and guidance, and I really think it made it possible for me to do it the way I wanted to do it. The family-oriented environment was a big draw to the Hackneys as well. I love that they have a kids' playroom. I love that Dr. Josiah sees babies. She adjusted my Maisie at a week and a half, and it helped her reflux, it helped her sleep better, it helped her nurse better, just all the things. Hackney Chiropractic has aligned with my personal values in many different ways, including their family-oriented atmosphere, their emphasis on personal empowerment of women. That's extremely important to me. They have an emphasis on treating the whole person and not just one symptom or one part of the equation. They look at the whole person, and that is very much appreciated. Just come to the Hackneys clinic and try it out, and then you'll know why it's so great.